G'day rail fans, Felipe Martin here, welcoming you to Felipe Trains. This video I'll be mainly focusing on chasing trains around Brisbane, so join me as we have a look at the taste of Brisbane's trains. We run into PN007 on 8UP9, pulling its train through Sherwood Station. We then run into 8UP9 again at Auchenflower. I wasn't even meant to chase it, but it turns out it was running late, and we caught it at the bend at Auchenflower. I then get Y776 due at the Fisherman Island, coming around the bend at Auchenflower. .2904 and 2490 make their way through Graceful Station with the Westlander via an elephant-style formation, followed by Y874. Start off the next day, I get 8:17am at Corinda from Camber Downs to Fisherman Island with double 2700s. I then run into a crossover with an empty collie with 2320 and 2322 crossing over. I didn't manage to get a shot of it, but you will sort of see it. On the early days of April this year, farmers have been spreading rumours that 2330 would get a truck transfer from Willabanyard to Redbank Progress Rail. This is in so that 2330 would get a new engine, a Caterpillar engine, and get the modulated control system incorporated into the electric cabinet. Now, in other news, Watco have purchased 2390 from Horizon, and I think they dubbed it. I haven't numbered it yet, but I think they'll call it the WRF class. But assuming they call it the WRF class, I chased 2390 from Grantchester to Laidley on its first ever empty grain train. Now, it'll be interesting to see whether Watco will purchase more 2300s from Horizon, as Horizon is planning to get a second batch of 2700s. So, time will tell, but for now, let's go and chase this train. We start off in the early hours of the morning, where we catch 2330 on the back of a giant loader. I just started to cycle down to Graceville to get 8UP9, but it turns out I was too late and I wasn't quick enough to chase it to Graceville. Typical. It's too late to chase it to Graceville too, so I've missed it completely. What a joke. I then go on a bit of a road trip around Grantchester and Laidley to chase a couple coal trains out and about. Unfortunately for you, I forgot to bring my video camera, so just photos only. We start off with a loaded Watco grain chase from Toowoomba to Calvert. We chased a train up to Calvert, where we decide to drive back up the Toowoomba Range to get an empty Watco wagon transfer to Fisherman Island. Note that this is quite special, as knowing that Watco is using 2 Horizon Lease 2300s. We headed back inbound to start a new day on the local railway around Sherwood and Augenflower. We started off with 279X with 2831 going from Acacia Ridge to Stewart. I then run into an unexpected visitor, Y853, running a bit earlier than it should be. Later that night, I ended up getting 8CP1 through Sherwood with PN001. Shit. I run into P002 on 8UP9 going through Auchenflower Station. Bloody hell.